guys, welcome to the channel. In this video I'm going to be teaching you how to make your kick and bass sound better, and this is one of the most popular requests ever because I watched a lot of music production tutorials and I see a lot of guys in the comments who are struggling with making a good sounding low end. And if you want to know the secret behind the perfect low end, make sure to watch this video till the end, and by the end of this video you'll be able to make a perfect sounding kick from scratch which will fit your bass and they will sound amazing. So let's start with the tutorial. As you can see guys, I'm using sample, and using samples it's okay, but if you want to take your tracks, especially the kick, the bass, the low end, to a next level, I would strongly recommend using the plugin I'm going to talk about in a second instead of using samples, because it gives you a lot more control over the kick. You can shape the sound, you can shape the pitch, and yeah, basically just make any kind of kick you want. And let's solo the kick and the bass. It sounds okay, but now guys, let's make a kick from scratch. And if you've been watching my videos, you know that I use plugin called, where's the plugin here? Sonic Academic Kick 2. I'm not sponsored by the way, but this is such a great plugin. I just love it. And as you guys can see, we have like a body here, and you can shape the sound of your kick. You can shape the length, make it longer, make it shorter. You can apply some distortion, but I don't really like using it here. And let's start with making a kick. So let's now choose the length, and let's try with the 300 milliseconds. And one important thing guys, when you are making your kicks should be in the key of your track. So as you can see here, the track is in the key of D, and that means that we need to choose D for our kick as well. So let's choose D, and now let's tweak the kick a little. So I'm going to choose D here as well. So it's the key. Now let's listen. I've bypassed the saturation because I want to get I've bypassed the saturation because I want to get the kick first. Yeah, it's already sounding good, and I think it sounds so much better than the sample I've used for the track. And I'm gonna give you a couple of tips guys how to shape your kick. So the most important tip is making the kick in the key of your track, because otherwise it's going to kind of clash. The frequencies are gonna clash, like the kick and bass frequencies, they're going to interfere. And this is why you should be using the key. And when you are choosing like those points here, the pitch points, you can use either the root note, which is D, and in this case, and you can also use fifths. So fifths from D is the A and the G. Those are, I think, the strongest intervals. If we're talking like about kicks, and in general those are the strongest intervals. And you can also try using other notes, but what I've noticed is that usually they don't sound really good. But you can try and play around if you want. If you want to just try out the tips I'm giving you, it's completely okay. And now let's add some points. So maybe you can try A. can try G or maybe D. Yeah, that sounds good. I like it so far. We can play around with the points, the pitch points here. As you guys can see, can hear. I'm sorry, can hear. When we are using the fifths, the sound of the bass is becoming more clean, like more present. And one more important thing when you are using the Kick 2 plugin, guys, is that if you're using Ableton, you can use utility, and in the utility you need to set the kick in mono, and you need to switch the phase, because if you don't do that, the phase of the kick and the bass, they're going to clash. We don't want that. It's not good. And you can use the utility or any phase plugin you want. And now, guys, listen carefully how the kick and the bass sounds. So I'm gonna use a filter on the master channel, so you're just gonna hear the sub frequencies. And now, guys, let's listen with the utility. Yeah, it sounds nice and clean. You can hear the kick, you can hear the bass. And now without the utility, you still can hear the kick and the bass, but if you listen carefully, you kind of hear that it's a bit muddy and something is wrong. And now everything is okay. Yeah, so this one is really important thing when you are using Kick 2 plugin. You can also switch the phase, like on the synthesizer, but you will have to do that on every synthesizer. It's much easier if you just take the kick, switch the phase, and it's done. So there's just only one element. Okay, guys, so let's now tweak the kick a bit more. Yeah, I think it sounds already nice. Yeah, I like that so far. And now we can play with the length. Yeah, something in between like 265 milliseconds sounds nice to me. And now let's tweak the amp. The amp is where you can get really creative. You can shape the volume or the shape of your kick, so we can do something like that. I really like, you know, soft kicks, and you can do something like yeah, sounds good. I like it. Sounds really, really cool. And as you can see, guys, you can do anything, like the shape, the length. It's so cool, so versatile, so flexible. A really nice plugin. I've been using it like for 2 years, something like that, and I just love it. It's really amazing. Yeah, so we've shaped the kick, so we've chosen the length, the pitch, And now it sounds really good. Maybe we can play with the yeah, it sounds better if we use G. This will take some time and some practice, so don't worry and don't be upset if your first kick doesn't sound really good. Yeah, just practice, practice, and practice. Listen to the bass, listen to the kick, and eventually you will learn and you'll be able to do like really, really good kicks. And what I really like is that you can create kicks which fit the vibe of your track, and you can make like a signature kicks which you can after use, and you can also render those kicks, as you can see guys here. So generate, and you can export and use those samples. It's really amazing, so you don't have to use the plugin. Really cool. And now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna group the kick, Command plus G or Control if you are using Windows. And from here, we're going to create a chain and we're going to add a nice click. So let's just use some kick. You can use any kick. And I want a nice kick with a click. Yeah, maybe this one. So we're going to just drop the sample here and we're going to cut the low end. So as you can see, I'm choosing the filter and let's reduce the volume. Yeah, and this is it. So we've got the kick, and now guys, let's do some processing. Usually I use a saturator on my kick and bass group. And we can split and do something like that. So the sub layer goes here. And here we can do something as well. This is a really quick processing, guys. I'm just showing the idea and what you can do on the group. So you kind of glue together the kick and the bass. Yeah, really nice and a powerful kick. Yeah, it sounds great. And now guys, let's listen just the sub frequencies. Yeah, the kick is really nice. That was all for today, guys. I hope you've learned something. I hope you've found some value, and now you know more about low end, how to make a kick from scratch, how to fix the frequency issues, the phase issues, stuff like that. And I want you to do a couple of things. If you like this video, subscribe to the channel, like this video, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your feedback. Maybe you have some ideas for the future tutorials. That would be really nice if you could share some of those. And hit that nice little bell icon so you trigger the algorithm and YouTube sees that you guys are liking the content, and this will help the channel to grow faster. And also guys, follow me on Instagram. The links will be in the description and in the comments below as well. I post videos, stories like every day, So make sure to follow my profile so you don't miss any news, any interesting stuff. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.